رسالاته ومن يعص الله ورسوله فإن له نار جهنم خالدين فيها أبدا.
But I have for you only notification from Allah and His messages. And whoever disobeys Allah and His messenger, then indeed for him is the fire of hell. They will abide therein forever.
So this was from Surah 72, Quran, Surah 72, Surah Al-Jinn. See, it is extremely sad that atheism is increasing around the world, and that so many people have chosen to go to hellfire. I mean, this is really sad. And I call this never-ending tragedies. So never-ending tragedies are increasing around the world. Basically, those people who will taste death, experience death as a non-Muslim, will face punishment from the Creator Allah. Therefore, become never-ending tragedies. One thing I want to make clear is ultimately the Creator Allah knows best. In my videos, the mistakes are mine, and all knowledge is from the Creator Allah. And having said all this, and of course I will be talking more, having said all this, having said everything, at the end of the day, the Creator Allah knows best. And as you have heard in Surah 72, Surah Jinn in the Quran, or you can get a copy and read the Quran, and basically the Creator Allah says, whoever disobeys, whoever denies the Creator Allah and Allah's Messenger will basically face punishment, face hellfire. Again, having said this, the Creator Allah knows best. And it is really sad and extremely disappointing to see people experiencing, tasting death as a non-Muslim, such as the late Christopher Hitchens, and also others like Christopher Hitchens, and you do have Richard Dawkins and Sam Harris. They are atheist. I mean, they don't believe in God, or they choose not to believe in God. They reject God, deny God, either way. And of course also the new atheist movement, and that is Richard Dawkins, Sam Harris, Daniel Dennett, and the late Christopher Hitchens, and I think you have David Silverman and Ayaan Hirsi Ali. I think I've said her name correct. Yeah, it is really sad, that how can anyone with a mind that works can actually think and believe that there is no God, because that is illogical thinking, irrational. It actually doesn't make sense. You see, atheism atheism is a forced psychology. It is a illogical psychology. I mean, seriously, how can one actually think that no one, what I'm trying to say is, you see, someone powerful, someone, a supernatural being, had to, did and wanted to create the entire existence which we see around, which we know about, the universe, the galaxies, Earth, everything, the surroundings, environment, the ecosystem that we have, the oceans, the mountains. It is obvious that someone created all this, because I did not create myself, and no one created, his or herself. It's impossible. You see, a one cell, to copy one cell, not to create, to copy one cell, it will take you several years and millions of dollars in research. You can ask, I think, evolutionary biologist Craig Ventner. Sorry if I had said his name wrong. He, it took him and his team several $million and several years to copy one cell, and so hypothetically speaking, a human has something between 35 and 45 trillion cells, and also even also again hypothetically speaking, if you were to clone all those cells, which will take you a long time and lots of money, and then how are you going to put all that together? Don't forget, we are just talking about the earthly biomechanical body, earthly biomechanical physiological body, because we are not even talking about the soul. That's right, the soul is the real you, which keeps you alive inside. The soul is inside your earthly body. The soul is the real you, not your earthly body, Ruh in Arabic. And it is, of course, just to clarify, the soul is real, because healthy people with healthy organs suddenly die all the time, regardless of age. That's right, healthy people with healthy organs die all the time. They shouldn't, but they die all the time. This proves the soul is real. I mean, soul is real, it's inside you, it is programmed with free will, dual nature, positive nature, negative nature, consciousness, and awareness, and the mind as well, is within. So you have the soul, the mind, the free will, the dual nature, positive and negative, consciousness, awareness, all that. I mean, the soul is very unique. The soul is a unique creation from the Creator Allah. The real you, the real me is the soul, and therefore the Creator Allah has created us, to live forever. And because of the dual nature, and therefore also, because of the free will, which allows dual nature, good and bad, this proves that the earthly life is a test. Yeah, the earthly life is a test, is an examination. And basically, one has to worship, be grateful to the Creator Allah as a Muslim to pass this earthly life examination. Islam is the road to paradise. That's correct. Now let's talk about Quran, Islam. Let's talk about Islam, Quran, and Sunnah. You see, Islam has deterrence. No alcohol, no drugs, no gambling, no sex before marriage, and lots of other no. And basically, the deterrence makes life easier if you apply this deterrence from Islam in your earthly life, in your everyday life. And this is important to understand, because you see, deterrence, which is in Islam, in other non-Muslim religion ideologies, the deterrents are not there. And say, example, if the deterrents were there in, say, the Old Testament, I'm not sure, I'm just saying, but now it's not there in the New Testament, like no alcohol, because you see, you have, I'm not saying, I mean, you do have some bad Muslims drinking alcohol, they shouldn't, but, you know, they are committing sin, and the Creator Allah is, you know, the most merciful, and the Creator Allah will forgive the bad Muslim if the bad Muslim asks for forgiveness. However, in Christianity, in other religions, you know, there is nothing like that. Like what I'm trying to say is that there is no deterrence, like no alcohol, no sex, no sex before marriage, no drugs. And, you know, in real life, it's not really practical and it doesn't help. Yeah, what I want to talk about today is never-ending tragedies. That's right. I have written a book, Tom and Abdullah. You know, the first book 1 is out on Amazon, you can buy it. But you'd have to wait till book 4, I think, and then you'll understand what I'm actually saying. But just quickly, why Islam? Read the clear Quran, read English translation Quran. The clear Quran by Dr. Mustafa Khattab is a good translation. Also, the translation by M.S. Abdul Halim is good. So you want to read the Quran with an objective mind. You want to check out YouTube videos of Hamza and Jazotzi's Divine Reality. He wrote a book called Divine Reality, and also How the Bible Led Me to Islam, Yusha Evans. You know, basically if you type in new Muslims, revert Muslims, then you'll understand, you know, listen to their stories. I am appealing, I am begging you, whoever is listening to this, that you want to choose to be Muslim, and therefore, you know, Islam, Quran and Sunnah, and therefore Muslim, and worship the Creator Allah as a Muslim. You see, because Islam is the correct guidance, the appropriate guidance, the correct guidance from the Creator Allah. And by the way, Islam is not a new religion. No, Islam is from the Creator Allah from the beginning. Islam began with Adam, peace be upon Adam, and completed with Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May Allah send Allah's protection, favor and peace to the final messenger Muhammad. Ameen. So you see, Islam talks about maintenance and sustenance. So Allah talks about maintenance and sustenance. In Surah Fatiha, Allah says, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. And Rabbil Alamin, Rabb means the creator, the cherisher, the sustainer, the maintainer, the nourisher. So let's talk about, you know, sustenance from the Creator Allah. You see, the earth goes around the sun. That's sustenance from the Creator Allah. You know, the rain comes from the sky. The crops grow from the ground. The trees give apples and bananas and oranges and grapes. This is all sustenance from the Creator Allah. Oxygen. You know, let's take oxygen. Just imagine if suddenly, you know, the oxygen was contaminated, or there was suddenly, imagine there was no oxygen. We'd all suffocate and, you know, taste death. By the way, we don't die, we taste death. That's right. Allah, the Creator Allah, in the Quran says every soul, every person will taste death. And this is obvious as well, because you see, the Creator Allah has created us with free will. And free will allows good and bad. Free will allows autonomy, therefore choices, therefore negative nature, positive nature, and therefore free will proves life is a test. Because if you only, the earthly life is an examination full of tests. Because don't forget, if you only have negative nature factors, then the test doesn't apply, because you don't know, you only know negative. If you only know what hate is and jealousy and greed is, and if you don't know the opposite, which is polite and kind and sharing and caring, then of course if Allah created us only with negative nature, then there is no need for test. And likewise, if Allah only created us with positive nature, being polite and kind and nice, such as the angels, again the test does not apply. Because we have free will, because we have dual nature, positive and negative nature factors, therefore this proves logically, rationally and philosophically that the earthly life is an examination. Yes. And of course it's all to do with the moral laws from the Creator Allah, respect others, love for others what you want for yourself. I want to talk about love for others what you love for others, what you love for others, what you love for yourself. Love for others what you love for yourself. So, I am a happy Muslim. Seriously, I am a happy Muslim, and all this ISIS and 9/11 and what else was it? Islamophobia and all this, I don't know, news media, telling everybody, Islam is this and Islam is that. All that doesn't bother me. Because when you understand the Quran, when you study the Quran, when you study Quran and Sunnah, when you listen to, amazing people like Numan Ali Khan, Mufti Menk, Tariq Jamil, Abdul Rahim Green, Yusuf Estes, Yusha Evans, you want to check out this brother's YouTube channel called Pondering Soul. I think his name is Yusuf, an amazing person. By the way, I think if I'm not mistaken, he used to be an atheist, but alhamdulillah now he is a Muslim. His YouTube channel is called Pondering Soul. I think his name is Yusuf. Amazing. And what I'm trying to say is that I can go on and on and on. Look, at the end of the day, being an atheist, it doesn't make sense. Seriously. How could you not understand that the Creator Allah is uncreated? That's right, the Creator Allah is uncreated, because you have to have someone who is uncreated to create everything that we can see, see for ourselves. The earth, the universe, the stars. And because just to entertain you. So if you say, right, who created God? God 1 created God, then who created God 1? God 2 created God 1. Who created God 2? God 3 created God 2. Who created God 3? God 4 created God 3. And you see my point. We can be just, keep going. Like, who created God trillion and one? God trillion and two created God trillion and one. You see my point? I think it's called infinite regress. It's like there will be no beginning. There will be no creation. I mean, it's simple. Look, the Creator Allah is uncreated. That is obvious. because the opposite, the alternative should be absolutely nothing. And that is not the case, because here I am making this video and you are listening to it. You see what I'm trying to say? Because of course this creation, the entire existence, the creation is all around us. Trees, plants, oxygen, earth, mountains, water, animals, you, me. So yeah, remember this. Look, it is logically, rationally obvious that the Creator Allah is uncreated. By the way, Allah means, it's Arabic. The word Allah, it's Arabic. The word Allah means the one who deserves all worship. Awesome, right?